English with Deck.
Alright, bye now. Oh, nice chatting with you. Catch you in a while. Ah, brilliant, mate. But I better go. Ta-da. Well, if you've never heard of those before, stay tuned. And if you have heard of them, well, I think it's time for a bit of a review. And it's Deck here from Deck English with another episode of English with Deck. Boo! Okay, guys, how are you all doing? So today we are going to talk about the art of saying goodbye in English. Now, a while back, fair while back now, we discussed how to say hello. And the day has come on how to say goodbye. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. You know, it's really simple, but it causes quite a few issues, especially when we are talking about very local ways of saying goodbye in England. And of course, different English-speaking countries have their own preferred ways of saying it, just like everything else in the English language. All right, well, without further ado, you know, of course, you can just say goodbye. It is correct, and of course, everyone understands it. But it's a little formal. You know, it's not too formal, but it's definitely got a formal tone to it. Everyone understands it, but in everyday English, we don't really say goodbye so much. And, you know, you might hear it at the end of a customer service call, or maybe when you're leaving work, that kind of thing. You know, when you've just got to be a bit more polite. So, well, I mentioned customer service call. That's a good start. So, if you were on the other end of that call, and then the customer service representative might say, well, thank you for calling now. Goodbye. And that does sound completely fine. But honestly, with friends, family, whatever, you know, people we know well, we usually use something a bit more soft and casual and, you know, just more friendly quite often. So, I'm sore. I'm sore. I'm not sure where I was going with that one. I'm sure you have all heard of see you or see you later. See you later. Now, that one is a good one, actually. I'll just add, before I continue, see you later does not always mean later today. It usually actually just means bye, as in goodbye. And, you know, I might not see the person for 1 week, 10 days, 1 month, but I could still say see you later. Of course, you know, it can mean I'll see you later, and I will see you later in the day, in a few hours, in whatever. But quite often, at the end of our meeting with friends, and the end of your your time spent hanging out with whoever, you could often just say, see you later. You know, on top of that, you could also say, well, catch you later. And another great one. This is brilliant. Cheers. Bye. And I should add as well. Sorry, I had a few written down, but a few more have just popped into my head as I'm speaking. And a great one, quite local, I think, in England, localized, would be, take care now. So, let's just go back a little bit to cheers. Cheers, bye now. Now, cheers is so British and it means thank you. So, cheers, mate. Ah, cheers, pal. Oh, cheers. Nice one. Cheers, mate. But we also can use it when we're finishing a conversation. So, maybe I could say, all right, I'll message you later. Cheers, mate. Bye now. Or I could say, all right, mate, I'll message you later. Take care. Both of them are perfect when you're talking to a friend or very close colleague, you know, someone you're close to. Family, of course. Now, the next one is a bit of... it's a funny one. Because people in Britain, we don't often go bye and put the phone down. No. There's like this weird thing we do quite often where we say goodbye several times. So kind of, well, it's kind of like, you know, goodbye. Oh, bye. No. I'm joking. Bye. No. No. Basically, it might sound a little like, well, if I'm on the phone with you and then I'm saying goodbye just after we're talking and as the conversation is, you know, drawing to an end. So I might start by saying, oh, all right. Ah, lovely. Yeah. Ah, sure. Thanks for that. Oh, brilliant. Speak soon. Ah, bye. Bye. Ah, yeah. Yes. Ah, bye. Yep. Ah, bye. Bye now. Ah, cheers. Ah, yeah. Bye. Beep. So during that, all right then, lovely. Bye now. Bye. Yep. Up. Bye. I'm not broken. That does happen quite a lot. And during that time, in between each phrase, the other person might be sort of saying something quite similar. And just basically bringing everything to an end, you know. So it's really common, actually. And I know other cultures do have their own versions of this. So, yeah. I think in a more formal phone call, that wouldn't happen at all, really. It would be a pretty much, okay, thank you for your time today. Ah, okay, yep, thank you. Okay, goodbye now. Beep. You know, quite quick, to the point. And also, in a more formal phone call, you'd probably use a phrase similar to, oh, it was lovely speaking with you today. Or maybe, I hope you had a brilliant day today. Thank you for your time. Something along those lines. So yeah, there you have it. How to say goodbye on the phone. And just really quickly, there are definitely some regional ways to say goodbye. And as I'm sure a couple of you might be aware, I'm from Yorkshire originally, in the north of England. So especially if you're in the shops or you're talking to someone on the phone or just a local person in general, you might hear words or phrases, should I say, similar to, well, ta-ra, 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 or ta-ra then. And this simply means bye. And, you know, quite a funny one would be, all right, I'll be off then. Or, best be off. Or, you know, that means I'm going to leave now. These are really friendly, really relaxed, natural Northern English ways of saying goodbye. So, you know, if you hear someone saying, see you later, you might not see them later. And if they say, Well, I best be off now. It's probably about time that you headed off as well. So, until next time, guys, English doesn't have to be difficult. Ta-ra then.